Minetastic heyheyy. This is the third part of us rebuilding the Jeddah Tower together. Yeah, I think it's not necessary to talk too much, so yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this tutorial. Now it's on the time to build the in-between, so with that I mean this part, as well as this one, and this one. And I propose starting with, let me see, with the long one, with this one. But actually they are all the same. So basically what we're doing is we take the block from the bottom and go up and take the block directly above it. So this one. And type //set blue stained glass. And with that we've connected them. And we do that with all of them, so we select it down here, as well as up there. Oopsie. Down here, as well as up there. Yeah, and that might take a bit, but it's worth it. Because then you'll finally see the rough shape of the tower. Actually not that rough. I mean, we still gotta do some stuff, especially at the tip, but also in between. But yeah. But with this we are like nearly done. Only the tip, as just mentioned, and some other tiny adjustments. And now we are done for this part. The part here in the middle, that we'll do later on. And now I have something else, because I gotta admit I did 2 mistakes, and you certainly noticed them, I think, maybe. So first of all, the first mistake is lying at this one. We have like, so basically this block, no. So basically this block doesn't align with this block, I think it was. Anyhow, long story short, they don't align. So that results in us placing 2 pillars, like this one and this one, instead of 1. Basically, what we're gonna do now is we take the pillar at the inside, so this one, fly all the way up, till here. Select it and we type //set 0. It's not that huge problem if you don't do it. No, it's actually not a problem at all. But just to keep things clean, you can do that. And we have a second mistake. I think it's this one. Let's go all the way back down to see the mistake better. Second mistake is here, and yeah, here you basically do the same. You take the inner one, select it, go all the way up, and now the question is, where's like the second position? Basically, let's move it further up like this. I think it must be yeah, exactly. The second position is here, but there are like 2 rows of stained glass on top of each other, Yeah, and type the same command. I hope that doesn't happen too much. I mean, if you're using WorldEdit, that's not a problem to fix, but if you're building in survival or something, I'm very sorry. Yeah, let's continue with the other side. And hope it doesn't happen again. Yeah. Select it down here and up there. Oops, not set 0, but set bruising class. Wrong command. Now up there. And yeah, if it should happen again, we'll always remove the inner one. That's important to know. You don't need to remove it. It doesn't affect the building much, but if you want to remove the inner one. Here it happened again. Basically we just ignore it, and later on we fix it by removing the inner one. So we connect it with this one. And yeah, the best is that if we remove this block over here. By the way, we should do that as well here. So remove the blocks to make it even. Wait, here's one again. They should all stop at the same height. Otherwise it wouldn't look that good. And here. And we can already remove it, so select down here the inner one. Keep in mind it must be the inner one. Go up there and set 0. Here it happened as well. So when we look here, set bruising class, we see it placed 2 columns. Remove this block and the inner column. Now there's still the middle part missing, and basically therefore we are doing it different, because when we look up we see nothing. Yeah, so we select it here as well as here, and we stack it by 235 blocks. And when we fly up, we should see this. It is not aligned with this part, but with this one over here. That's perfect like this, because this one is the lowest. Now we care about the next part, and therefore we are doing it as we are used to. So we select it down here and up there. Set blue stained glass. Next one here and here. Here and here. And so on. Lucky me, I didn't encounter any problems this time, and we can continue with this part, which we will select and also stack by 235 blocks. Great. Now there's only one side left, and that's this one, so let's do that very quick. And keep in mind, if you did a mistake, just type in / undo. If you accidentally type / undo, type / redo. Those are the most important commands in my opinion, because they'll ease your Minecraft life. There, as it seems, I did a mistake, and yeah, as we know, we'll build it downwards till the last edge, and we remove the inner one. By typing / set 0. And with that, we are only missing this tiny piece over here. We select it and stack it by 235. Unfortunately, I have to interrupt here, even though in the last one I told you guys this will be the final episode. Turns out it takes a little bit more than expected, and I'm gonna split it at least once more. So now all left to say is keep building and bye bye.